Hello everybody, how are you doing today? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be looking at the run-up to Valentine Lowe's book Courtiers, which is out on the 4th, and today is the 3rd of October, and see how Prince Charles, the Prince and Princess of Wales are coping with maybe the stress of this coming out, how they feel about it. So we're going to look into that. We're going to start with the Princess of Wales, then go to King Charles, and then go to Prince William. That's the order it's in if you're interested. But before that, hello, welcome, thank you for joining us. If you're new here, thank you very much for subscribing to my channel, or clicking on my channel anyway. Please consider subscribing. If you've been here for a while, a few days, a few hours, weeks, years, you know I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. It's nice not talking to yourself. I like hearing all your comments and your feedback. So thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate it. Please share and like this video, and there is description the description box, there is stuff for your perusal, so you can follow me on social media and all that good stuff down below. So we are going to have a look and see how the Courtiers is affecting the Prince and Princess of Wales and King Charles. But we're going to start with Kate, and we're going to be using the Celtic cross spread as always. And we put one layer down, and then we put another layer down, and we put the third layer down to see if we've got any connections and different things. We use different decks so we can cross-reference. It's just easier for that in the video, and it's easier visuals for you as well. Okay, so that's why we do it. That's what we do. That's who we are. So we're going to have a look how Catherine, the Princess of Wales, is coping with the Valentine Lowe book that's coming out. Oh no. Okay, these oh she's like, this is like, I don't really want this straight away. The creator is not traditionally in tarot card decks. It's a one specifically for the Wandering Tarot. So I'm going to pull another one to just see why. She's conflicted about it. She's like, I'm not too sure. I don't know. I really think this isn't. Oh, this no. She really is in two minds about this book. What's crossing her? The Magician. Okay, so this is something she can't really fight against. This was brought about beyond her control. The Magician is very much a kind of PR-y kind of energy, a fixer, somebody gets things done, something. So this is something that Catherine has absolutely zero control over, but she knows it's coming, and it's just like, okay, what is known about this situation? Well, yeah, there has been, as you can see with the Eight of Cups here, pick it up for you, it's a lovely octopus in this deck. But what is known about this is there's been like a kind of sense of loss, some grief, some moving on, not really wanting to. It's been quite emotional for her because there's been like emotions regarding, well, the Queen's funeral, and then of course there has been a lot of emotions regarding the information that's came out around Harry and Meghan leaving the royal family, the stuff around the wedding dresses with the kids and wedding preparations came out, and Meghan, you know, said about her. But maybe it's just kind of like she doesn't really want all that stuff digging through again. It's just kind of like, this is a very apprehensive energy. The King of Cups in reverse. The King of Cups was William, and this could well be that William is stressing about this as well, but we'll find out when we come to him. It's caused a lot of anguish for William, and she's worried about how it's going to land, if you know what I mean. Let's see what's coming out of the situation and get a better grasp on that. The Four of Wands. this is very much about laying down your foundations, with your creativity, being able to, well, express yourself in a way, and express yourself in a secure and free place. And I think that's really kind of coming in what this book is about. Like, she knows it's coming, but she is in two minds about it. Okay. Four of Pentacles, yeah. So this is really a control energy, and she's trying to hard to control it. She's a Capricorn, you know, they are very they're like everything in order. And with it, it's a four as well. So this is very much like a foundation card, the fours. And this is very she feels like this might be bad for business, if you know what I mean. And we have the Empress surrounding her in reverse. Okay. Six of Pentacles, childhood, focusing on the children, and the Lovers is in the future. So let's just have a look. Okay. So what we've got for Catherine, Princess of Wales here, moving on to the Empress surrounding it, there is definitely what's surrounding what's on her mind is this air of like cruelty, and she feels there's not been a very wholesome situation, not being a very caring situation, not being a situation where you can grow and relax and create and speak your mind. And she feels like that's been very much around it, and she'd rather keep the cards close to her chest. The Lovers, because we're talking about the book in the split, there's a split coming up, guys. There's a definite big split that we're going to see. Not with, because we're talking about the Courtiers book, there is a split in relationship coming up, and I'm guessing it's going to be between technically royal houses. We're going to see more of the split, and with the Page of Swords dashing on in there in the future, this is a little bit of a charm offensive, a little bit of a coming on, swooshing in, rattling around the place energy. So yeah, she might feel like she has to defend herself a little bit with it coming up. But with the Lovers in reverse there's a split coming up, guys, between royal houses. So let's have a look at King Charles and see what comes out for him, because this will help to see overall view. So Catherine is worried by William. That's her main concern. He thinks it's a passion project. He thinks it's something done in haste and maybe anger. He's not feeling too confident that it's the right move to do. He doesn't want to stroke necessarily division. King of Rods in reverse, King of Wands. The King of Wands is here, and that's what's crossing him. Well, with the King of Wands in reverse, there is somebody who has had a bad influence on this situation regarding some of the stuff that's come out in the book tomorrow. What do we have above the situation? Oh, not being able to move forward, feeling trapped, and having that trapness released, and being able to see your way out and cut your way out. Okay, So he's aware that there's been some sneaky behaviour, and with the Five of Swords there going on behind the scenes and things being moved around from him. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is fated. This is meant to have happened. He feels like luck hasn't been on his side with some stuff. Is he a pessimist? Interesting. So we have the Hierophant in reverse, and that's the Monarchy in reverse coming up for King Charles. What is it about this book? Can't move forward, can't get past it. Three of Cups is like, he's got a lot of anxiety around it. He feels a lot of weight around it. But then you've got the Three of Cups that's surrounding him. People are going, it's going to be fine. It's a celebration. It's all right. It's okay. What he's worried about it's a bad legal start. He's worried about it's going to be a failure, fall flat. He's not necessarily happy about it. He's worried that it's going to disunite things further. Oh, and the Tower moment coming up for him. More heartache. There's something with this book, guys, that's going to cause him a heartache and cause him a headache. Ooh, I'm getting chills. So with the Hierophant in reverse, it does look like there's something coming up bad for the monarchy and government. There is an entrapment feeling. He feels like he's getting over this certain parts of this kind of sneaky behavior, the King of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Hierophant in reverse and the Tower coming up for the two future cards. There is going to be a change. Big changes. Let's have a look and see what William has got. None of the cards have really crossed yet. Knight of Swords in reverse. So he feels this has been done with haste and done a little bit aggressively. Balance and change. Page of Pentacles. So with the Page of Pentacles and the balance and change there, he's got a more kind of pragmatic, grounded look from the start with this. He does think it has been done in haste. He does think it's been rushed through and has been a bit kind of immature in a way for some reason. And then you've got the balance there with the Two of Pentacles. And then you've got the Page of Pentacles above it. What's underneath it? Finally, we've got matching with Three of Cups in reverse. So things are a little bit messy. So maybe they're trying to put a happy face on for King Charles with this. And Catherine, sorry, is trying to be happy for William, but William's trying to be happy for Charles, and Charles thinks they're all fine. But he's concerned. The moving forward, moving on, change of ideas, palm trees over there. The Chariot. Okay, two things pulling away, going in different directions. Not quite sure which way to go, which direction's best. A conflict of ideas, a conflict of houses. Hello. What he's worried about is he's worried about the, we have got the Five of Wands there. He's worried about more fighting, more infighting. Yeah, so he's not, William's worried about fighting and going backwards and forwards. With the Wands, anger. Hello. So the Three of Wands has come out for what is surrounding him. And this is disunity and not being able to work together, not being able to help each other, disjointed communication. And then what have we got here is judgment. He's worried about people judging him, but he's also wanting to set down boundaries with this and put the boundaries correctly for that, put the boundaries right for himself. And then he's got, where's Kate? She had the Two of Swords somewhere. Catherine had the Two of Swords. So yeah, there's a Tower moment coming up for Charles, but not for William and Catherine. There is concerns regarding the book. The Chariot is pulled in two different directions. I do believe that there's going to be some more stuff coming out about Harry and Meghan, and necessarily how they react to this book is going to impact King Charles in a fashion. There was a big impact coming up for him. We've got, before Soft Lad came up and messed all this up, we have got the Pentacles crossing. There is a lot of cards on this table, but the outcome card is the Hierophant in reverse. We've got 3 reversals here. So for Kate, we have coming up in the future, we have got the Lovers in reverse, which indicates a split. The Hierophant in reverse, which indicates there's a challenge to monarchy and challenge to order. And then we have the Chariot in reverse, which indicates a split and go in 2 ways. So there's definite split with Kate and definite split with William. And with the monarchy in reverse, this could be something, the stability of the monarchy, the orders changing, things changing within the monarchy. It's definitely a time for heartache and stress for King Charles. Catherine's worried about William. William's trying to put on a brave face for Charles. Charles thinks they're kind of coping. So it's just kind of like they're doing their best, he's doing his best, and it's kind of not as straightforward as people would think. People, you know, you kind of go into this reading thinking, well, they'll be kind of happy it's coming out. Not necessarily, not at all. They're worried about the impact it's going to have on them from these cards, and they're worried about they're kind of supporting each other in different layers. Like I say, you've got Catherine supporting William. She's really worried about William trying to put on a brave face for King Charles thinking they're all fine, and he's quite concerned about the monarchy and the overall picture. It's a very with the Page of Pentacles there, they're trying to put on a really good face, especially William. He's just trying to be kind of grounded and just kind of, hey, I'm fine guys, you know, look at me, I'm all right. And you know, he's kind of got it together in a kind of cheerful, kind of bouncy little way that the Page of Pentacles can have. But it's a very, there is concern, but I'm interested to see what the Tower moment will come up for Charles, because it looks like the end. William's in 2 minds about something. King Charles is having a Tower moment, and Catherine's like, come on, I'm ready to go, let's do it. So yeah, it's a busy spread, there's a lot going on, there's a lot of different conflicting. The King of Wands coming across on pressing on King Charles is very interesting, because that could well be something to do. We get the King of Wands a lot with Harry and Meghan, and that could well be something to do with Harry and Meghan coming in as well. To be honest, this isn't kind of what I expected. I expected something a little bit more upbeat. But there is going to be a fair amount of fallout from it, I think. Fair amount of fallout, especially with the Tower card in the distant future, and then in the near future we've got the Hierophant in reverse for King Charles. So there's going to be some kind of actions from it, or actions around the times of it as well. So there we go. Let me know what you think in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you very much for being here, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. Thanks everyone. Bye.